We've got two-time Olympic gold medalist Aron Szilagyi, who's looking like just unbeatable today. He's looking great. He's on form, in shape. And we have a crowd favorite and a young fencer who is number 2 in the world, Oh Sanguk of Korea. And we talked about his height, and I'm joined here with Kamali Thompson, one of the American fencers. I'm Iris Zimmerman, one of the FIA commentators, and we talked last time about Oh Sanguk's height, and when he was fencing in the semifinals against Max Hartung, he really used his height to his advantage, and Hartung was never able to get him to stop. So, Kamali, tell me a little bit about what we're going to see here. Szilagyi can keep the distance close, and we're thinking maybe that might work in stopping Oh's attack.
Right, so it's going to be interesting to see if Szilagyi is going to just, press his attack and completely avoid Oh's attack, or if he's going to maybe try to shut down Oh's attack first and then force Oh to go on defense. I think we keep kind of saying that Sabre is rock, paper, scissors, and you kind of just throw something out there at the beginning of the bout to see what's going to stick. So it'll be interesting to see which actions both fencers pick first.
If you're joining us on the Olympic Channel or if you're new to fencing, Kamali has been telling me, watch the feet first, then the hands to kind of see who's starting first. This is a right-of-way weapon. If you're the first person to hit with an attack, you get the touch. If you're the last person to block, you get the touch. And watch the feet, then the hands. These fencers will go to 15 touches, target areas from the torso up, including the head and arms. I say that because I'm a foil fencer. It's not included. And when they hit, the lights go off on their masks. Like that. It's a quick touch for Szilagyi, 1-0.
So Oh's starting off the bout, trying to use his length to his advantage, but Szilagyi also has a parry, so he's ready to use that too.
Szilagyi doesn't seem to be so intimidated by that long attack and is shutting it down, as you said, in the box.
Exactly. You really want to control the box to force your opponent either to attack or defend.
So tell people about the Sabre box. What is the Sabre box?
Both fencers are standing at the on-guard line, and the box is the area in the middle. As we know, Oh has a really, really, really long lunge, so Oh was able to use that in the last touch to his advantage.
Szilagyi has an amazing command of footwork, and you can see there just very quick attack, not showing anything, and finding the target here. Just very quick attack, and he's just as long. I mean, it seems like not as long because Oh is 6'4".
But he is, he's famous for going for 3 parries at once and finding one of them. But right now it seems like what he's doing is he's putting a lot of pressure on Oh, and he's attacking Oh to stop Oh from attacking him, which is really smart.
As we saw in the semifinals with Hartung, one of the things that you have to manage when you fence with Oh is that height and that huge long attack.
In the last touch, Oh was able to accelerate a little faster, and that's why it was his touch on the right. That's a really high-level touch. So essentially what he did was he put out line to stop Oh's attack, got him to stop moving, and then he took over the attack.
That was incredible, and it looks like Oh is not quite getting the distance right.
Exactly. So that was a nice Oh put out line, but Szilagyi just beat and finished. So what happening? Szilagyi's not giving him the distance that he's comfortable with, and that's a really key in stopping someone who's A, tall, and who's B, really long.
That was a nice answer from Oh. You can see changing lines, knowing that Szilagyi can take multiple parries. Both looking for the advantage, and we saw that a lot when using the video replay to really, as you said, dominate the box.
Exactly. So Oh is a little bit longer and thinks that he started his attack and his lunge before Szilagyi did.
I'm pretty sure he can reach from one on-guard line to the other.
That's a fabulous talent to have, and I wish I could have it, but everyone can't be so blessed.
So I think we've got the call of return. The crowd is behind us, Kamali. It's a big crowd, excited about that touch. Korean hop.
That was really, really smart. So what he's doing is has gotten parried several times now, and he recognized he needs to change the distance and get really close and do a feint cut on someone who likes to do parries like this.
And it also seems like he's changing the line at the right time as well.
Well, that comes from you can tell when to change the line when you have the person kind of running back with their arm back. They don't look as comfortable as when their arm's forward.
So Oh shortening his attack, but Szilagyi has an answer with parapost, and we go into the second period first with a 1-minute break, where both fencers get a chance to talk to their coaches and have a short drink. So this was an exchange, and even though Szilagyi is ahead 8-5, Oh looks like he's mounting a comeback. He's kind of made some changes to the distance.
I was just going to say that he's made really good changes, and he could have made them a little bit earlier, but he's making them now, and that's all that matters. Szilagyi's doing a great job of keeping the distance really close and stopping Oh from taking him all the way down the strip, which is great. Oh now has to figure out how is he going to change the tempo and the timing of his attack, which is so strong, and get around Szilagyi's parries, or probably what will come up sooner, his counterattacks. I think the last touch was a great example of how to pull Szilagyi short. He just has to make sure he finishes that attack in the right time.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right about Szilagyi maybe changing up the defense. I mean, we are talking about a 2-time Olympic gold medalist here. I mean, he knows, and he's an amazing tactician. So let's see what kind of changes Szilagyi makes to answer Oh's changes and whether or not Oh can anticipate them. I mean, this is the chess game at its best.
Exactly, and we're going to see who exactly is going to make the right changes at the right time and be able to get to 15 touches first.
We're in the second to last round of the gold medal match at the second Grand Prix of the season, and actually the first tournament of the Tokyo run to Tokyo.
Exactly, so both fencers are doing very well so far, but obviously you don't come to the finals to lose. Everyone wants to win.
Let's see who makes the first change of action. Here is a bit of a tempo change. Oh is able to dominate the box, as you said, keeping his run of touches, 6-8. Kind of have to sell it a little bit in Sabre, don't you?
But the thing is that we're both deciding if they want to video that or if they want to kind of ignore it and just pick another action.
Each fencer has 2 video replays. That was, that was a beautiful line. That's a Szilagyi touch. I think
that's what you use line for. You just have it out there. Oh, searching for it, can't find it, and then Szilagyi just hits him with line.
I mean, Szilagyi makes it. We saw it on a replay. Makes it look so easy. Here, another change. Now they're kind of exchanging touch for touch.
Exactly. That's what you want to do with a fencer like this. You don't want them to get 2 or 3 touches. You want to kind of go back and forth.
Nice change right off the line. That was a signature. Oh, right off the line.
Exactly. Right off the line, very smooth.
Here we go. Right off the line.
He takes a step and transitions to a nice long attack. That's really difficult, but he makes it look very easy. And he uses the same footwork from the last touch to accelerate and stop Szilagyi from finishing his attack.
To the crowd's delight, he's now tied 9-9. They'll change, but that's Szilagyi. He'll change it right up, right in the middle. Here, a nice change of tempo. Szilagyi thinks this. We saw this a lot with Max, with his previous matchup with Kim Chung-won.
He's pretty smart with his video, so if he's videoing it, because he really believes that it's his touch. And it seemed like his arm is going out a little before Oh's.
So a lot of it, too, I mean, we say don't blink, and I think the referees have a lot of feeling, but sometimes you can't see everything. And here Szilagyi gets the video replay. And we saw that in the last matchup with Kim, is that a lot of times Szilagyi got the turnover.
Every time he videoed, pretty much, he got that touch.
We have mass cord go flying.
Nothing like a mass cord flying through the air. Get everything exciting.
It is exciting also because Oh is 1 point away from tying up again. You're right. You can see you can almost see them thinking through each touch.
You can see the gears turning, and it's really exciting to know that they're trying to figure out what the right action is.
You can hear the crowd just reacting to every hit. This is unbelievable.
I know,
this
this
back and
distance.
forth. Unbelievable touch, tying it up 11-11 in the gold medal match. I mean, that doesn't get any better than that. I mean, that's Sabre.
He tried to go for the stop cut, which was a really smart idea, but his hand just wasn't in the right place.
And O is really making that change to make sure, look, I've got this really long attack, but I can shorten it up and get my arm out if I need to.
He has to change it just to get around Szilagyi's defense. And
so
Szilagyi's trying everything, but the defense just isn't working because O is just changing his timing.
You can see Szilagyi kind of throw up his arm, and O is now ahead again in this match, 12-11. 3 steps away from gold medal in his hometown. Not too soon, though.
he feels so comfortable getting that touch. It's great. Just comes in, false counterattack, parry post.
And we've talked about 12-12 being kind of a start of another bout. That was almost like I made a mistake.
But my hand's so good at what it does, it's just gonna find the blade anyway and get my light on.
Here it just, he still finds the parry or post. I mean, he is the king of parries.
It was a great idea, great distance, but O is just gonna change the rhythm of his finish and take the blade so he can not get parried again.
Both fencers doing a great job of fencing the tactical wheel.
That was an excellent rhythm change. So instead of running at him, he took really fast, really short steps to get O to react and go for that parry. He just went right around the parry.
Big touch here. We're going to go to video. Kamali, parry or post or attack? Tell me.
I think it was attack. I think it was Malpre. New timing, new lights. That would have been one line. Let's see.
Let's see what the referee says.
Yes, attack.
O is still in it. The crowd goes wild. We have now leveled it. 14-14. Kamali, hold my hand. This is unbelievable.
I have an idea of which action both people are going to do. So we'll see if I'm right.
So what is it? Tell us quick.
No, I think
Szilagyi's a risk taker.
I think Szilagyi's going to come in and try to parry or pull, and I think O is going to try to pull distance as well. So let's see if one person can take over the attack first.
I think O is saying he wants to change his weapon.
It's a great time to change your body cord or
That's
weapon.
Smart. That's a veteran move.
Yes, that's a great time.
That's a smart move. He's saying, I need a little bit of time. Can I think? But you're also giving Szilagyi time to think too, and I'm not sure.
That's fine. I don't care what you're thinking about, but I want to make sure I have my ideas and my emotional stability together before I go on for this 14-14 touch.
I believe yesterday it was legendary Olga Karlin with Seo. With Kim, excuse me.
Yep.
And it also went 14-14.
It was 14-14, and then Olga came in, did a nice, she tried to pull distance, slipped a little bit. That helped, pull more distance, and then Kim fell short. So that was a really nice touch. I would imagine one of those fencers would do that right now. 14-14, a lot of high-level fencers are not going to go for a simple attack. That just wouldn't make sense. You want to do an action that's really going to be a really smart risk, and you'd rather lose on a good risk than something silly like just going for preparation or something like that.
And we say risk, but really it's a calculated risk.
Right,
I mean,
right. So we're not saying
just throw it out there,
jump to parry pose or skyhook. No, we're saying like something that we know has worked. The 14 touches before this moment that makes a lot of sense and is going to have really good execution.
O just wants us to wait too. I think. Just wait, guys.
There's nothing wrong with building suspense.
This has been an amazing Grand Prix. I mean, I hope people go back and watch on the FI YouTube, because the men and the women, these fencers, are at their top of their game, knowing that this is the road to Tokyo. Here we go. Kamali, let's see which fencer will take the risk.
Let's see who takes the risk. Let's see who takes the best executed risk.
14-14 at the Seoul Sabre Grand Prix. Gold medal on the line here. Crowd is silent. Unbelievable touch by Oh! Gold medal for the number 2 ranked in the world, Oh Sanguk.
That attack is so hard to stop.
That is unbelievable. He did a signature attack, but you know what? It was controlled.
Very controlled.
And
he
it
pushed him
was
all the way down the strip and finished the right timing, the right distance. It looks
unbelievable.
Easy, but
He makes it look easy, but you know what? Next time you're 14-14, change your body cord.
That's it. Change the momentum. Do what you have to do to just break everything up.
That's unbelievable. Great fencing from Aron Szilagyi, and Oh Sanguk today really showed the hometown crowd what Korean Sabre is about. Not just athletics but changing tactics. And that was an amazing. We couldn't have scripted that better.
We couldn't have. Who doesn't want a good 14-14 bout for the finals? Everybody does. Everybody does.
So there you have it.